a final look of Geralt in The Witcher 2, and this is the first time we are showing it. So this is how it's gonna look in The Witcher 2, and this is gonna be the final, recently finished cover of the game. And summing up, I just wanted to prove you that our goal was not to change his face. It was do a better model. If people complain, we have worked a year for you to make him fit the face from The Witcher 1. And this is the bottom line.
Yep. All right. That's cool. And now we're actually going to go to our second camera, and also we're going to be doing a live streaming video bit of Tomac actually playing.
Let me get mine.
Yeah, get us set up here. Let me actually pull the camera down a little bit. All right, we'll get set up here in just a moment and have you on camera 2. All righty, here we go.
Okay, two biggest changes that we've done in the combat in The Witcher 2. We're making it more accessible. There is a way to easily fight through most of the combat situations, and I'm going to show it to you in a moment. But there is also a lot of depth and advanced tactical approaches that you can take towards combat, and I'm going to be showing you that one as well. For the first one, however, I'm going to choose a really not too subtle, not too advanced, but a quick and really painful for my opponents run through it with using one of my swords and only one magical sign. So even though there's going to be like 5 opponents, you're going to see that I won't have too much trouble playing with them. I'm going to be changing directions and I'm going to be hitting them with my sword. There you go. Let's put these guys on fire for a start, and then let's finish them. Yeah, for a start. 3 of them are down.
Really being on fire is kind of distracting.
Oh yeah.
Funny thing.
Oh yeah, he hit me first. Strong strikes are effective against more armored opponents. And also obviously throwing magical sign in between is a really good idea. Now changing the opponent is a fire, so it's not a big threat. My mouse is a fast one, so it's really fast, but it really deals less damage than the strong one that takes more time to actually.
And the strong attacks your right mouse button?
It is a right mouse button. Okay. The next combat situation requires some more preparation, so I'm gonna put exploding trap and a magical bomb that I can throw in my quick slot. I can switch quick slot by pressing 4. I'll start off with a bomb. The cool thing about a bomb is that not only has a really nice finishing cutscene, but you can also throw it really fast or aim it. If you hold the R button for a while, you will see that you can actually choose the opponent that you hit with the bomb if you do it right. There's going to be monsters and soldiers, so I'm going to have to mix tactics. I cannot use both swords at the same time. I'm going to be using my magical shield sign, also doing some damaging stunning sign, and I'll also be throwing the bomb, as I already said. There we go. Let's start with doing some general damage by throwing in a magical bomb. I'm going to hit this guy and finish him really quick. Nice. So another one was stunned with a bomb, which is even more effective. There we go. I want to put a trap on the ground, get away really quick, and see if anybody gets caught with it. Come on guys, I'm waiting for you. Haha. Okay, they're gonna get back here later on. Yeah, let me stun this guy and finish him. It's actually a finisher with a mixture of magical signs, and oh yeah, these monsters are gonna run into this. There you go. I mean, I hope they are. Yes. There you go. Really nice. And there's one guy left. Let's stun him, finish him. Oh yeah, strong is more effective against this guy. And monsters could not hit me because I have a magical shield that I put on me beforehand. As you can see, it wasn't difficult if you actually know what to do, because there are a lot of advanced tactics which I used in here. Mixing sword, mixing magic. There's a menu that allows you to choose your sign, and also throwing in some items that you can choose.
So if you're going to try this fight and not do the advanced tactics, but rather go with the more brutal butcher style, how would you have completed it?
There is a non-subtle way to do it. It's running around, luring your opponents like one by one to this like opening, putting shield, if it's leveled up really high, and jumping in and butchering everyone around if you have enough health, or drank potions, or just doing it, you know, one by one. It's, I mean,
Gotcha.
there's a
Okay,
lot
so
of ways you can do
so
it.
we can see here are some of the differences between The Witcher 1 and The Witcher 2. You've got a more, I think, a more fluid, a more action-centered combat system, but I think it's definitely you made good changes to it. I think that. All right, I think that's all we have to show you guys as far as live gameplay is concerned. Now we're going to toss the ball over to you guys. Ask us your questions, and we shall provide you with answers, or we'll try at least. We have our newest member of the GOG team, Galimatias, is helping us pick questions from the chat here. He's going to be doing his best to keep up with your guys, so show him some mercy, if you would, please. We'll be noting the Ustream name of any user whose question we read aloud, so keep your ears tuned. If you hear us read your question and then your username, send an email to users@gog.com with your Ustream name, the question you asked, and the game that you'd like to receive, and we will contact you next week with your game code. Not going to happen tonight because it's already coming up on 6:30 p.m. here Polish time, so all the guys who might be sending you game codes are already off for the weekend. You know, having, I guess, a belated celebration of St. Patrick's Day. Anyway, all right, guys, let's get started. All right, the question comes, how will people get the game with Polish voices and English text? What was the user's name again? I'm sorry, I didn't see that. Can you hit Control-G? No? All right, well, that's going to be for you, I think, how we get the game with Polish voices and English text.
I don't know whether it's going to be possible with the premiere version of the game right at the start, right at the release, but we definitely are planning to release a patch to the game that actually will enable most of the languages everywhere with all versions of the game. This is what I can say.
All right, we are asked by Harshi, I'm probably mangling your username, what are your plans with the Witcher franchise? Where are we going from here?
We're really focused on doing one game at a time. We're doing The Witcher 2 on PC at the moment. Whenever we have more news, we will share it. But seriously, I'm not kidding you. We are kind of a studio that can focus on one project at a time. We don't have enough people, time, and money to actually work on The Witcher 2 on multiple platforms and on The Witcher 3, 4, 5, and gazillion. We have plans. We definitely are not done with The Witcher yet. This is I can say for now.
All right. We are asked by Swerk, I'm mispronouncing your name again, S-W-I-E-R-Q. Shirk. Okay, there you go. We are asked, will the Xbox Pad be supported? And that kind of ties over to how console-ish will the game combat be. So
it's actually up to you to judge how console-ish it is, because I don't think it is. You've seen my fingers that I was playing with this. So the pad, it won't be supported. It's supported already. It's working already, and I could play the game with a gamepad if I wanted to already. Actually, a lot of presentation I was using a gamepad when there was more walking, for example, less combat, because it's easier to navigate with analog sticks to navigate the camera. It was easier for me, but for the combat, I just prefer using the keyboard. So yeah, it's definitely going to work with the final game.
All right, and from Fuzzy Fireball, any expansion packs or I'm guessing DLC planned in the near future?
We'd love to. No details so far, guys, but I can promise that when it's going to happen, if it's going to happen, it's definitely not going to be the horse armor, right?
Yeah, horse.
No, it's definitely going to be something more of an adventure, yeah.
Something fairly substantial. Well, that's cool. All right. We have...
Sir Yogi?
From Sir Yogi, will Geralt be able to swim?
I mean, yes, he is, but in this game, he just doesn't like to do it. We did not implement